everyone, it's Enjoy English School. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
And today is our day 2 of our 2-day article, Stop Binge-Watching.
没错，我们要继续跟大家介绍追剧这个主题了。我们昨天呢有讲到了很多，比方说追剧的其实上对身体不好，为什么大家会去追剧？然后还有这些导演啦、编剧啊，他们是怎么样制作出的剧本，让我们会一直想追剧的？那我们今天要更多介绍很多的这个跟追剧有关的事情。
I really like our subtitle from this article.Learn to enjoy TV shows without letting them ruin your life.
Ruin your life 就是破坏你的生活嘛，所以在 binge watching 是 OK， 但是不要让它到破坏你生活的节奏，然后破坏你的身体啦等等。好，还有追剧爽一时，那么爆肝累一世，真的这个下的标题真好。
How do you know you're doing something that's not good for you? Well, if you are all done with your work, if you finish your exams,Take a day off and have fun. But if it's stopping you from finishing your homework, if you can't go to work on time, if you are not getting enough sleep, then it's starting to ruin your life. Ask yourselves those questions, and if the answer is no, then have fun.
没错，所以在这里的话，相信各位你们都有那种刚考完试之后放自己一天假，好好休息一下。但是如果说你的这个休息的这些活动慢慢影响到你的生活，你睡得不够，然后呢开始无法准时上课，上课的时候也没精神，那代表说，你开始受到了这个影响了。
Let's get ready for paragraph 1.Let's jump into paragraph 1 and pick up your pencils. We'll use them here. Although binge watching can be enjoyable, it may become an unhealthy habit.
OK， 在第一句话，就跟我们刚刚所讲的一模一样。他就说了 ，Although binge watching can be enjoyable， 虽然呢追剧追起来很过瘾。It may become an unhealthy habit， 但是呢，它有机会成为一个非常不健康的一个习惯。
So be careful here. Remember with although in English, 你不可以加 but. So 在这个逗号地方，请写下来 but 擦掉。In English, you can say although, or you can say but. 但是你不可以说 although but.
对，两个都不能王不见王的，好，所以只要到它就只用一个，好，要用 although 就用 although， 要用 but 就用 but， 但是不要连用。
请写起来那个 be and 要问你自己，如果你想要用到这个 be 的单词 ask yourself why. Remember, why do we use this word? 因为那个文法本来想要你加一个动词。你看 we have can 之后你就是要加一个原形动词，没有 s 没有 ed 没有 ing 加一个 verb。But enjoyable, J-W-A-B-L-E, that's an adjective. So 这个动词不配合这个形容词。So what do? We use our be bridge 从我们的动词文法到我们的 adjective grammar.
没错。所以这里的话，整个部分 binge watching can be enjoyable。它如果说把这个 be 拿掉的话，只有 enjoyable 就会变没有动词的一个句子嘛。对，这里的话呢 be 动词要加进去，让它保有句子有动词的形态。
Let's continue to our next sentence. The main problem with binge watching is that it keeps people from doing more productive activities.
好了，现在就告诉你最主要的原因是在于什么？最主要的问题 the main problem with binge watching 追剧最大的问题就在于 is that it keeps people from doing something 让人家没有办法什么样呢？It keeps people from doing more productive activities. 好，让人家没有办法去做一些更有生产力的事情，只会耍废。好，在这个地方一直看剧，好像感觉上没什么生产力。
Pick up that highlighter. This keep somebody from doing something. 好好用。Use your highlighter. We like that in English a lot. And also, if you remember yesterday, keep 有两个大用法。Keep something or keep V-I-N-G.
没错 ，keep people's interest， 然后另外一个是 keep people wondering what will happen.
Your memory is so good.
Yeah， 这个地方呢，他就讲 keep people from doing something， 所以 keep 这个字后面搭配真的很多元。
Look at this word problem. We know problem in Chinese is 问题, right? But the word question also is 问题. So are problem and question the same? And the answer is
no.
A little. right? So we can use problem and question in class, right? But question 都是有关你嘴巴. Hey teacher, can I? Blah, blah, blah. But problem is usually something you have to work through. You need to spend time doing it. So, for example, in math class, you have to do 10 math problems. 因为你就是要每一步 do everything in your math class. That's a problem. 如果用嘴巴而已, that's a question.
没错，所以说今天如果是提到嘴巴里头问出来的问题，只要有一个解答的，所以你可以说那个 answer to this question。那如果说今天 problem， 比方说今天如果说那个 Chris 老师的这个猫咪，好在他的这个家具上面大小便了 ，that's a problem.
Yes. Honestly, with my cats, they have a binge eating problem. 不是 binge watching, they have a binge eating problem, especially my cat QQ. She looks like my cat Feifei. Feifei is old and I let him eat as much food as he wants. But QQ binge eats. And because at night they look the same, QQ will binge eat and then she will throw up everywhere. Yes.
天哪
Naughty girl.
好辛苦哦。所以他老师提到说，他的这个猫咪呢，它很喜欢大吃大喝，就是连续一直吃，然后吃到最后太多了，还吐出来了。
听到 I'm like, oh, QQ. And why is her name QQ? 因为她非常 Q.
非常 Q.
She's a QQ girl. All right, let's continue. For example, instead of sitting in front of the TV, you could exercise, do chores, or study for exams.
好了，他既然提到 productive activities， 对不对？他前面提到，那总要举些例子吧。For example, instead of sitting in front of the TV， 好，不只是坐在电视机前面，其实你本来可以怎样呢 ？You could exercise， 你可以运动嘛。然后呢 ，do chores， 做家事啊。Or study for exams， 或者是准备考试啊等等，但是没有，因为呢你要看追剧，所以这些有生产力的事情都没有去做。
So when we do chores, remember CH is ch, 不是 k, k. Also, chores means housework, but housework is uncountable. So write that word housework right there. 它是一个单词 HOUSEWORK, and write down UCN. It's uncountable.
没错，所以you can say do housework 没有 s， 但是 we say do chores， 好是一件一件可以完成的事情。
And also after instead of 这个 instead of 之后是你不要做个东西。
Instead of doing something， 所以 instead of 后面接的是不要做的，然后后面这句话才讲你要做什么事情。
Let's go to paragraph 2. Binge watching may also cause problems for people the next day.
好了，接下来不只是你本来该做的事情放着没做，然后跑去追剧，这样的话其实非常的 unproductive。除了这个之外呢，第二段里面还会告诉你后面还有后续的影响哦。他说 binge watching may also cause problems for people the next day。在第二天，它会影响到你第二天整个的行程跟你的工作效率。
Staying up late to finish a show means you'll get less sleep.
OK， 所以你看啊，如果你熬夜追剧的话 ，to finish a show means 就代表什么呢 ？You will get less sleep。你的睡眠呢，基本上是比较不够的。
Hey Anthony,
Yeah.
Can I say I'll get fewer sleep?
No, not really， 因为 sleep 是不可数的。
对嘛 So less plus uncountable, fewer plus a countable noun.
没错，所以可是很好玩的事情，我有注意到 native speakers， 即便我们知道说fewer people，fewer 是搭配 people， 但是有的时候你会听到那个外国人他们自己讲母语的时候会讲 less people。
I am very guilty of that. So when I'm teaching, I'm very careful. But if Anthony and I are talking, I will often skip this rule. It's just really normal to make this mistake sometimes. 你有时候不可以相信外国人的话他讲错了
所以要特别注意，如果说今天后面要接的是可数名词，要讲到少的概念的时候，你多讲几个，比方说 fewer friends, fewer mistakes, fewer hours， 好，类似这，你把它多接几个这种可数的名词，久而久之 fewer 这个选项就会在你脑子里头，考试的时候就不会选错咯。
接下来这个 fewer F-E-W-E-R 就在 less 下面and then draw a line through it. Let's continue. This means students and employees may perform poorly at work and at school.
OK， 所以这句话就告诉你，这代表什么呢 ？This means students and employees， 不管你是学生还是上班族，怎么样 ，may perform poorly， 好，你的表现就会不好 at work。And school， 不管是在上班的时候，办公室里面，哎，表现很差，想睡觉，或者是在上学的时候 ，at school， 在这里的话，因为它是共用这个 at， 所以我们说 at work and school， 不管是上班族还是学生，表现都会因为前一天追剧而开始精神不济。
Okay, be careful of the word employee. A lot of people think it's the same as employer, 因为这位 er 不对 employee is the person that works, employer is the boss, and 这个发音也要小心，这个是 employee 不是 employee. 吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧吧 employee. Do you know the Yi song?
The Yi song. Oh, you mean the one with the...
I know you know. I didn't know if he knows.
Wow, okay. I think, but I don't know the theme song though.
The Yi song. We know Yi.
Yeah. OK， 所以 employee 的话重音在最后面，但是 employer 的话重音在 employer， 好，要特别注意它的重音差异。
Luckily, there are some steps you can take to stop this bad habit.
OK， 接下来就说了 ，Luckily, there are some steps you can take to stop this bad habit。这个地方特别注意一下 ，take steps to do something， 就是我们能采取一些措施、一些方法去做什么事情。那在这边的话，我们有一些方法、一些步骤可以去采取。然后呢 ，to stop this bad habit， 就杜绝这个坏习惯。
All right, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll start paragraph 3. Welcome back to Enjoy English School. Let's begin our third paragraph of our Stop Binge Watching article. It begins, for starters, try to remind yourself to slow down.
OK， 所以接下来我们看第三段的第一句话，它开始讲说 for starters。有的时候如果你要开始讲 first of all, to begin with。or for starters 都是指说我要接下来讲一连串的事情了。首先第一件事情就是什么？所以 for starters 就是指第一，好是怎么样呢 ？Try to remind yourself to slow down， 想办法呢去提醒自己，拜托不要看太快，慢慢看就好。Take your time.
And don't forget starters, 一定要加一个 s. Circle that. And I agree. This is for starters is a very good transition. I agree. That's a good one. Our next sentence says, studies show that the faster people complete TV shows, the less they enjoy them.
没错，在这句话呢，他提到说 ，studies show that， 这我们之前就碰过了嘛。研究显示出怎么样呢？ The faster people complete TV shows， 人们越快的去看完一整部电视剧呢 ，the less they enjoy them。在这个地方，我希望各位把这个 the faster 先圈起来。好，这是 the more 的句型，后面这个 the less， 好，把它圈起来。好，这是比较级的这种用法，你越怎么样就越怎么样。我记得我最常提到的一个例子，也是大家比较熟悉的例子呢，就是《当我们同在一起》这首歌嘛，当我们同在一起。英文版里面有一个 The more we get together。The happier we'll be. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 所以你要记得 the more we get together, the more, the happier. 所以这个比较级不见得一定是 the， 加上 more 怎样，不一定。它有的时候是 faster, happier. 好，所以在这里的话，你要多记一些例子在脑中，就会更能够掌握这个比较句型的用法，好的 more 的句型，所以说越多人越快的去看完这个电视剧的话，他们事实上从电视剧中得到乐趣是越少的。
This is a little bit of a tricky thing， 因为比较级什么时候要加 the？ That's 形容词最高级文法 ，right？ I absolutely kill my students when they use the 加，我们开始比起来。比较级还有形容词最高级。And 如果你说 the 还有加比较级 die like I really like make a big point. So but 这个 was this a pinyin, right? We call it a phrase?
一个 phrase.
Yeah. So when we use this phrase, this is a little tricky one. Make sure you highlight this and practice it. It's really useful. We like it a lot in English.
没错。
Let's continue. If you have trouble saying no to the next episode, then try to pause shows in the middle when exciting things aren't happening.
OK， 在这边的话呢，第二个告诉你的，如果说今天呢，你真的没有办法抗拒那最后高潮的那个诱惑，发现到说，哎呦，剧情推展到不得不继续往下看的时候，怎么办呢？他告诉你一个绝招 ：If you have trouble saying no to the next episode， 如果你对做后面这件事情有困难 ，If you have trouble。Doing something， 好 ，have trouble doing something 就是做后面这件事情你办不到，没有办法抗拒这种继续往下看的诱惑的话 ，then try to pause shows in the middle when exciting things aren't happening。那就趁它还没有剧情慢慢推跌到后面紧张刺激的部分的时候，你就在中场的地方还没有刺激的这种剧情之前，你就先暂停，不要再看了。
So if you want to use Netflix in English,This next paragraph, 超好用耶. There's a lot of really good words in a small spot here. Get your highlighters ready. 那个划掉这个 pause. Okay? 这不是 stop, 这个是 pause. So that means to stop for a short time. Let's continue. Our next sentence says, finally, go into the settings, 加 S, and turn off the autoplay function on your streaming service.
好，在这边的话，特别注意好几个必须要画起来的东西哈。Finally, go into the settings， 好，就进入到你的这个设定。如果你用 Netflix 或其他这种看剧的软体的话，好，你就到了这个设定 ，and turn off the autoplay function， 你把自动播放这个功能给关掉 ，turn off something 就是把它关闭的意思。On your streaming service， 好，这个串流服务里面，它里面的这个设定呢，把它关掉。我们会说 on your streaming service， 这个streaming service 就是指这个串流服务，在网络上看串流媒体的这种服务。
Let's quickly say those words again. Pause, settings, autoplay function, streaming service. That's like有蛮多名词，所以我知道比较看不懂。But when you practice it， 你可以很快用你的那个英文软体 on your phone, on your computer, on your Netflix. It's 超好用的句子。Next one says, otherwise, the next episode will always play automatically, and you will likely stay glued to the screen.
老师刚刚看到的这个几个字啊，他手在一直动，对不对？哪些字汇呢 ？Episode 就是一集一集的剧，好，一集的说 episode。那 will always play automatically， 好，就自动播放嘛。我们刚刚看到 auto play， 对不对？如果你今天用到 automatically， 就是自动地怎样怎么样，还有自动的播放。然后 you will likely stay glued。To the screen, stay glued to the screen 就是眼睛死盯着荧幕不放。我记得很多时候，在考题里面有时候提到作文啊，比方说在大考里头，他有碰到那种死盯着手机的荧幕不放，他也会使用 stay glued to the screen 这个用法非常好，一定要把它学起来哦。
Absolutely, stay glued to the screen. 这很口语 It just means continue to watch or continue to do something. But this stay glued to, I remember we used to see that.On TV when I was a kid, stay glued to Channel 7 for Ninja Turtles 卡通什么？
没错，而且事实上 glue 这个字本来是胶水，想象一下你的眼睛，好跟荧幕用胶水这样把它粘起来，用 super glue 把它这样粘起来的感觉，就是死盯着不放嘛，那种感觉是很鲜活的用法哦。
All right, let's get ready for our vocabulary review.Let's jump right in to vocabulary. We have a few extra words today. Number 1, to stay up late.
To stay up late 就是熬夜的意思。
Number 2, to pause.
To pause 就是暂停键。
Number 3, autoplay function.
Autoplay function 就是指自动播放，看完这集自动播放下一集的。Please turn it off.
Number 4, a streaming service.A
streaming service 就是网络的串流服务，像 Netflix 这样子的这种服务。
Number 5, episode.
Episode 如果提到追剧的话 ，episode 就是一集一集的，一路追下去的一集叫做 episode.
And we have season 1, episode 1, right?
Yeah, 没错。
And then lastly, stay glued to the screen.
Stay glued to the screen， 就是眼睛死盯着荧幕不放，一直看，一直看。
Well, we don't encourage you to binge watch TV shows, but I am encouraging you to binge watch that Enjoy English show, and we will see you next time. I'm Chris Korsky.
I'm Antony.
See you then. Bye-bye.
第28页，生活快递，追剧爽一时，爆肝累一世。
Stop binge-watching. Although binge-watching can be enjoyable, it may become an unhealthy habit. The main problem with binge-watching is that it keeps people from doing more productive activities. For example, instead of sitting in front of the TV, you could exercise, do chores, or study for exams. Binge-watching may also cause problems for people the next day. Staying up late to finish a show means you'll get less sleep. This means students and employees may perform poorly at work and school. Luckily, there are some steps you can take to stop this bad habit. For starters, try to remind yourself to slow down. Studies show that the faster people complete TV shows, the less they enjoy them. If you have trouble saying no to the next episode, then try to pause shows in the middle when exciting things aren't happening. Finally, go into the settings and turn off the autoplay function on your streaming service. Otherwise, the next episode will always play automatically, and you will likely stay glued to the screen.